Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The upcoming episode of WWE Raw is set to be the final show before Saturday night's main event. XLI. This week's edition of the Red Show will emanate live from Honda Center in Anaheim, CA. The last week, we witnessed some major developments on the show, with the Judgment Day losing the World Tag Team title and Jey Uso getting another WWE World title shot. In this article, we will look at 5 things that could happen on Monday Night Raw before the upcoming SNME. On last week's edition of The Red Show, Adam Pearce was engaged in a heated segment with The Vision. The Raw general manager ordered the group to return the World Heavyweight Championship. After this, Pearce removed Braun and Reed from the Men's Battle Royal to determine CM Punk's opponent for SNME. After losing the opportunity, the Big Dog and the Ozilla might cause havoc on Raw and decide to attack Adam Pearce. If this happens, Pearce could fire the Vision from the Red brand or suspend its members for an indefinite period as part of the storyline. Bayley and Lyra Valkyria are set to team up once again, but this time to pursue the Women's Tag Team Championship. However, if Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair manage to retain their gold, fans could finally witness the heel turn of the former hugger. Over the past few months, WWE has dropped several teases of Bayley's potential heel turn. However, she has yet to officially embrace her dark side. A big loss on Monday Night Raw could trigger the long-awaited character change for the role model. Finn Balor and JD McDonough are no longer the World Tag Team Champions, and Dominic Mysterio seems to be a big reason behind the development. When Adam Pearce booked Dirty Dom versus Rusev for last week's show, the Intercontinental Champion pointed out that Pearce only forced him to defend the gold while not asking the Irishman to put their title on the line. Raw general manager eventually forced Balor and JD to defend their tag team title against AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, leading to a title change. Even before their match last week, Finn expressed his anger about how Dominic's actions led to the title defense being booked. On WWE Raw before SNME, the former Universal Champion might quit the Judgment Day out of frustration. Balor could reveal that he is done with Dirty Dom and no longer wants to associate with him. AJ Lee hasn't been part of WWE television since WrestlePalooza 2025. However, the go-home edition of the Red Show before SNME might witness the comeback of the former Divas champion. Lynch arguably has no credible challenger left on Monday Night Raw. A returning AJ Lee could be the perfect candidate to challenge for the man's gold. On Raw, WWE can set the stage for Lee versus Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental title. The Usos are no longer on the same page, especially after Jey Uso eliminated Jimmy Uso from the Battle Royal last week. Big Jim saved his twin multiple times during the match, but Jey threw him over the top rope to reign supreme. Jimmy Uso was unhappy with the actions of the former world champion. Considering this, it's likely that the Samoan twins might part ways on WWE Raw this week. The Yeet Master wanted to be world champion again, and he would not let Jimmy come in his way. Jey might decide to stay away from his brother to fully focus on the upcoming world title match at SNME. Adam Pearce to fire 2 WWE stars, massive heel turn, Judgment Day member quits. 5 things that could happen on upcoming Raw. The upcoming episode of Monday Night Raw is shaping up to be one of the most unpredictable and emotionally charged editions in recent memory. Following the fallout from the shocking events of last week's show and the recent chaos across WWE programming, fans are bracing themselves for more jaw-dropping developments. From potential firings to a massive heel turn and possible internal conflict within the Judgment Day, next week's Raw could change the entire landscape of the Red brand. Here's a deep look at what could go down when the show goes live. One of the biggest rumors making the rounds is that WWE official Adam Pearce could fire 2 superstars following recent backstage altercations and on-screen defiance. Pearce has been under immense pressure from higher management after the series of unsanctioned brawls that erupted between several members of the Raw roster. His authority has been questioned, and with Triple H reportedly monitoring the situation closely, the general manager might finally decide to make an example out of 2 stars who have consistently caused mayhem. The names being speculated include a recently suspended superstar and another who has been teasing frustration over their position in the company. If Pearce indeed takes this drastic step, It could set off a chain reaction leading to rivalries, storyline shifts, and even possible returns from fired talent in the future. Another intriguing possibility is a massive heel turn that could completely alter the trajectory of one of Raw's top babyfaces. WWE has been slowly planting seeds for weeks, with subtle tension, unusual booking decisions, and cryptic promos hinting that someone fans have grown to love might soon embrace their darker side. This could involve a star like Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, or even Becky Lynch, who all have been navigating emotionally complex storylines lately. The potential turn would not only shock the WWE universe, but could also breathe new life into the character, giving creative teams a fresh direction ahead of Survivor Series and beyond. If WWE pulls the trigger on this heel turn, it could rank among the most talked about moments of the year. Meanwhile, the Judgment Day's internal chaos continues to raise eyebrows. After months of dominance, cracks have begun to show within the group. Rhea Ripley's absence has left the faction without its key leader, leading to visible tension between Damian Priest, Finn Balor, and JD McDonough. Add Dominic Mysterio's ongoing struggles to regain the North American Championship, and it's clear that all is not well within the faction. Rumors suggest that one member could decide to quit the group altogether, unable to tolerate the infighting and ego clashes any longer. If that happens, the storyline could mark the beginning of the end for one of WWE's most successful modern factions. Alternatively, it might pave the way for a reformation of Judgment Day with new members or alliances, perhaps even introducing a shocking new leader. Another potential development to watch out for on Raw involves the fallout from Cody Rhodes' ongoing feud with Drew McIntyre. Their rivalry has intensified, and with Saturday night's main event looming, both men are desperate to gain the upper hand. There's speculation that Adam Pearce could step in to control the chaos, perhaps banning one of them from ringside during the other's match, or even suspending both if their brawls continue to disrupt the show. It's also possible that a new challenger could emerge, adding another layer of unpredictability to Cody's World Heavyweight Championship reign. WWE often uses Raw before major events to plant crucial story beats, and this could be the night when everything changes in the championship picture. Fans can also expect major storyline progression involving the women's division. With Rhea Ripley's emotional update and Liv Morgan's rumored return timeline, there's heavy anticipation for a confrontation or surprise comeback. Becky Lynch, Zoe Stark, and Nia Jax have all been positioned strongly in recent weeks, but the division feels like it's waiting for a spark, and next week could deliver exactly that. A returning superstar could attack a current champion or announce her intention to compete at Survivor Series, setting off a new feud. Meanwhile, rumors are swirling that Shayna Baszler could betray one of her allies, aligning herself with someone unexpected in a shocking swerve that could rejuvenate her character. Additionally, the tag team division could see major changes. The Miz and R-Truth's comedic antics might finally come to an end if tension brews between the duo. Alternatively, a returning team like DIY or Alpha Academy could be thrust into the spotlight, setting up a multi-team showdown in the coming weeks. Given how unpredictable WWE has been lately, even under Triple H's more long-term storytelling, the possibilities for next week's Raw are endless. One thing is certain, the stakes are higher than ever. Adam Pearce's authority, the stability of the Judgment Day, and the futures of multiple WWE stars all hang in the balance. If Pearce follows through on firing 2 wrestlers, it could send shockwaves through the locker room and set up major storylines leading into Survivor Series. Meanwhile, a heel turn and possible Judgment Day breakup would reshape the Raw roster dynamics entirely. Fans tuning in can expect drama, emotion, and at least one segment that will dominate social media conversations throughout the week. The Red brand has found a perfect rhythm of combining high-stakes storytelling with in-ring action. And next week's episode has all the ingredients to become one of the most memorable nights of the year. Whether it's a shocking firing, a betrayal, or a superstar walking out, Monday Night Raw could mark the beginning of a new era for WWE storytelling. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.